If you don't know, now you know. Welcome back to Hashtag J Podcast. And we are on the final episode of Stay With Me, which is episode 24. And it's so sad that it's coming to an end, but I'm very curious on how it ends. So let's just hop right on into it, shall we?
鸡蛋干怎么做的这么好吃啊？
改良了一下，加了点蒜。
好吃。
快点，
过来！
哎，今儿怎么这么丰盛啊？
最近咱们这小吃店啊，效益越来越好。房东啊，答应把2楼免费租给咱们了。
那个2楼啊，好几个卧室呢，可宽敞了。等你们上大学了，就可以搬那边去住了。
2楼还有个小书房，可好了。
哎呀，这样咱们这个家就可以好好的装修了。我已经约好施工队了，过2天就上门。哎，这段时间啊，你先去吴炳那住，等我们把2楼那个卧室啊收拾出来啊，你再回来啊。哎，我说你们俩怎么了？感觉好像不太高兴的样子。
高兴。
哎，对，
叔，我敬你一杯。喂，你要干什么？
什么干什么？
少跟我装！你为什么突然把2楼房子租给苏玉家？
现在承认是苏玉家了，当初怎么不说呀？
许你接济他家，就不许我接济吗？
你有那份善心，我才不信。
我对他没有，但是我对你有啊，这样不是正合你的心意吗？
行，挂了。你站那儿干什么？
是你干的吧？
什么我干的？
让你哥免费把2楼租给我们。
你怎么知道那房子是我哥的？
你哥打电话告诉我的。
什么时候？
小店还没装修完的时候啊。
你竟然瞒了我这么久，害得我每天都提心吊胆的。
什么叫我瞒你啊？谁先瞒谁啊？
等一下，你竟然跟我哥私下有来往？
你这什么脑回路啊？没法跟你交流了。
I just want to say, is it just me or that little spat just seemed like the official married couple type of argument? I swear, Wooby is so protective over Suya. Just the fact that he just looked past that he was in the wrong and he was just fixated on the fact that his brother communicated with Suya over the phone personally, like called his phone. He was just over it. That's just what really he focused on. And that cousin is truly up to something. How are you giving those people that space for free after you was just trying to evict them out of their business because Wooby didn't want to go to you abroad? Like, make it make sense. I swear to you, it's something not right in the milk when it comes to him. It's like he's really up to something. He really gets on my nerves. But let's see what happens.
哎呀，好不容易过了分数线，还要来一轮复检，这就是个坑啊！大好的暑假时光，大家都在吃喝玩乐，我却在这训练。你怎么来了？
你们家那边太吵了，睡不着。
再吵还能有教室吵啊？
别磨叽了，赶紧跑。
怎么了？腰又不好受，你快歇会儿吧。
你说我这40多岁，这腰就不行了，改天找个中医看看。
苏玉哥哥，你是在给无比哥哥打电话吗？
对啊，他也没接，不知道在干嘛。
你那个不好使，还得我这个。你看我一按它就亮了，无比哥哥那边也会亮，他一会儿就会主动找你的。
嗯。你怎么不接电话呀？莫野，
这一节了，怎么算？
你干嘛穿无比的衣服啊？
我为什么就不能穿他的衣服？你们俩不也经常互换衣服穿吗？
我是指，你干嘛换一件衣服穿？
我的衣服刚才在车库弄脏了。我听吴比说，你爸的腰很不好。我认识一个国宝级的腰椎病专家，你可以让你爸去他那里看一看。
真的吗？
不过得提前预约，不是什么人都能约到的。
那，你帮我约一下。
好的。正好，他明天上午8点有时间，我已经帮你约好了。
谢谢。干嘛？干嘛那么看着我？
你该理发了。
对，我这几天打算去剪。
不用了，我帮你理吧。
你会剪？
我在国外读书的时候，勤工俭学，体验生活，什么都做过。你要不要试一试？
来吧。
你还真信任我的手艺啊？
反正每次都在门口大爷在推头，都一样。
有颜就是任性。
谢谢夸奖。
你这张脸还真是优越啊！你妈的基因没有浪费啊！脸优越不可怕，可怕的是脑子也优越。
那你挺可怕的。
那你怕我吗？
不怕。
从小生活在那样的环境里，哪里来这样的底气？
这和底气无关。
那是什么？
因为你是无比的哥哥。
所以呢？
所以不会对你有任何意见。
两个人，一个是粗俗的流氓，一个是文雅的流氓，本质上是一样的，只是表现方式不同而已。
你要干什么？
我干什么了？你告诉我干什么了？我就是帮他剪个头发而已，怎么了？
你没事帮他理发干什么？
是我让他剪的，他说他会剪头，我去洗个头。
你来这儿干嘛？
我明天有个案子要开庭，来这通知你一下，你明天务必要到场，就算输了，也能有个人接应我。
几点？
上午9点。
Now, one thing I do want to point out is Suya kind of grinds my gears when it comes to Moyi. His level of comfortability when it comes to that man, it just bothers me. And he maybe not be comfortable. I really don't know, but he needs to listen to Wooby. I really don't like the fact that he kind of allowed him to make that appointment for his father. I think if it was something that he offered, he should have said no thanks, and then talk to Wooby about it and see what Wooby or his dad could have done for him versus Homeboy, because he right there is just, like I said, something ain't right in the milk when it comes to him, because he is just fucking creepy. We're just gonna call a spade, call it what it is. It's something wrong with him. Mentally, it is something wrong with him. And Wooby is trying to tell Suya that he ain't right in the head, along with a few other family members. But Suya just he's just not catching it. So I'm just hoping that this just pans out right for them. Let's get on back into it. Also, I do want to point out, it is super cute how they are living together, cohabitating, doing their thing. We'll be doing the good morning kisses while Suya is sleeping. And I love how Suya really does support Wooby in trying to pursue his career as being a pilot, because it's beyond just academically. He's there for him even for the physical aspect of his training and being the best version of himself. So I love how they support each other. And that's one thing that Moyi don't understand. And it is what it is. Like, you just crazy. That man is just crazy. Crazy.
你以后尽量少招他。
怎么还成我招他了？我什么时候主动招他了？
他这个人不像我们这么简单，他能比你想到的复杂的多。我跟你说过，墨家的人都是变态，没有一个好惹的。
他爱什么样什么样，我没兴趣知道。
不是说让你了解他， 我只是提醒你，对他要有一颗防备之心，不要轻易将他和我们化为一路人。
可人家说了，你俩一个是粗俗的流氓，一个是文雅的流氓，本质上都一样，只是表现方式不同而已。
一样个屁！他那是自跑，我们俩本质差远了。我是嘴硬心软，他是嘴硬心狠，我们俩骨子里本质就不同。
起床没？
你那馆子不是9点才开庭吗？这刚7点。
你以为这是上课吗？可以踩着点儿进来。
行了，知道了。你怎么也起这么早？
我爸最近不是腰不好吗？我给他约了一个老中医，带他去看看。
怎么约那么早？
那可是国宝级的专家，你以为想约就约啊？要不是你哥，我还约不上呢。
苏玉，我来看。
你不是去法院吗？
我还是送你去吧，送完你，我再去法院也来得及。
咱们又不顺道。
你这刚拿驾照几天啊？我不放心。
你刚拿驾照的时候不也直接上路了吗？再说了，你哥不是催你吗？
不管他，我一定要送你去，不然我不放心。上车。
喂，
到哪了？
刚出小区。
大概还有多久到？
说不准，我得先送一趟苏玉，再去找你。
你说什么？
我说啊，你等一会儿不行吗？反正我肯定能准时赶过去，耽误不了你的事儿。
你上了他的车。
哎呀，先不说了，挂了。
Now, see, this is the shit I was talking about. I knew Homeboy was up to something. Because if you guys paid attention to the beginning of the episode, Homeboy was in their house. Suya asked him, why did he put on Wooby's clothes? He clearly said that his clothes got dirty from being in the garage. What the fuck did Homeboy do to that boy car? Because he looked like his heart fell out his ass. His soul done left his body. The fact that he knows Wooby's in the car with. I don't know. Let's get back into it.
刚才没吓着你吧？
以后开车尽量少接电话。车怎么了？
出了点小状况。
是刹车失灵了吗？
没事儿，有我在呢，闭着眼休息会儿啊。 前面都是直道，车少，可以通过强制降档减速刹车。
I know. But you see, this is exactly why. This is exactly why Suya should have listened to Wooby. But I'm hoping that this, oh God, the anxiety of it all. Ugh.
后面，他怎么受这么重的伤？快叫救护车！都是因为我，不然也不会受这么重的伤。
你说我们两个要有你保护我，无论多么危险，你都不会走动。我相信你说过的每一句对我的承诺，不会丢下我。感谢你陪着我一同遨游，在这个世界里品尝所有好的坏的。
挺厉害，这么多年摔摔打打，也没留下个疤。
我也想留疤，留疤多帅啊！结果无论我怎么受伤，身体都能恢复好了。没办法，浑身上下都是这么滑溜，对吧？
那你的梦想是什么？
我想当航天员。听起来是不是特别扯？
怎么会？就你这身体条件，文化课再努力，完全可以考上。
真的？
当然。
最重要的人，更是一家人。感谢你陪着我一同遨游，在这个世界里拼着所有，好的坏的不重要，只要我们在彼此左右。感谢你从未有一丝保留，哪怕是为我
你还有复检呢。
你做的已经足够，这次换我来守候。
哎呦，你得把它平放在地上，你这样抱着它很危险啊！你别碰它，别碰它！
只要我们在彼此左右，感谢
谁能帮帮我？谁能把它叫醒？谁能给它止血？刚才医院打电话说，现在是早高峰，这救护车堵在路上，来不了。哎，务必，你坚持住，你坚持住好不好？你妈已经这样走了，你不能再这样。务必，你爹是朵朵在叫你。你不是说好我们要一直在一起吗？你的时间不能停在这一刻呀！务必，务必，务必，务必，务必！救护车从哪个方向过来？东边。
米拉，米拉，你是多么美的花。米拉，米拉，你是我最难舍的夏。你总是有很多的想法，偶尔还没那么的听话。
你不是走了吗？我让司机先走了，然后跑着过来追你。
可正是你带来的牵挂，才有完整的家。
我是你哥，你是我弟，我们彼此不是多余的。可算找着你了，快收拾东西回家。从今天开始，所有的节日我都陪你过。
无论你在哪里，家都会在那个地方。
迟到了6年的生日礼物，我替我妈妈送给你。
怎么跟超人变身似的？
谁变身能有这么帅啊？以后我要把这张照片做我的电脑桌面。
务必，一定不能有事儿。我们那么难的日子都熬过来了，我们还有那么多地方没去，还有那么多节日要一起过。
你何时才会想我？米拉，米拉，
在我心里，你一直都是金刚不死之身。你永远那么健康，永远有使不完的精神，永远不需要体贴呵护。但是这一刻，我发现我错了。你也会受伤，也会示弱，也会一睡不醒。原来我这么惧怕你的死亡，怕到不惜用我的一切去交换你的生命。只要你能活下来。
在那个地方。
哎，巧了，苏月，
你爸娶了我妈，你还在这跟我装穷套近乎，还想怎么羞辱我？
开门！你以为我想当儿子？在他们这段婚姻中，我不是受害者吗？为什么我们不能有一个完整的家？
Okay, guys, that was the ending of Stay With Me, episode 24. Now, oh God, like, one, how it ended, I'm first going to say I feel like I don't think Wooby died, because when the nurse or whoever's talking to Suya, he doesn't have the expression of someone who's finding out someone died. It's more of someone who's, of course, he's frantic. Of course, he's in shock. Of course, he's feeling so many emotions. They just got into a car accident. He literally had to pry a door open, pull him out the car, run down the highway to making sure that he can get there in time to even be in surgery to be taken care of. So that's one. I personally, drop your comments below if you feel a differ, or if you do feel the same, or whatever your opinion is, just drop the comments below. I've been loving you guys' comments, and I'm actually definitely going to have a segment where I discuss or, respond to the comments that you guys do leave on these videos. So back to it. To me, I personally do not feel that Wooby dies at the end of this. I also feel like, or maybe I'm selfish, I feel like we're going to get a season 2. If you listen in a season 2, because I needs to know what's going to happen to that brother. I needs to know that we get some justice for Wooby and Suya. I needs to know what happens to him ASAP. So I'm hoping we get a season 2. If you notice, when Suya was prying Wooby out, like prying the door open to try to get Wooby out in the beginning, he's literally saying, I should have listened to Wooby. If it wasn't for me, he wouldn't be in this position. So that means Suya knows that the brother is the one that tinkered with that car, because Suya popped in the house when he said he was down in the garage. And he's just trifling. I really do need a season 2 to see what exactly happens to him, because I hope he gets what's coming for him, because he ain't shit. Now, when you see about how Suya really, in this episode, you really do see how much Suya loves Wooby. And also you can see how much Wooby influenced Suya. From Suya going on them runs with Wooby, he was able to mount homeboy on his back and make that run and make it to that ambulance. That's what I was thinking the whole time he was running. I was like, thank God he's been training with his ass, that his running is like on point. I just hope that we do get a season 2. Again, I hope we get a season 2, because I'm a little conflicted when it comes to other parts and gaps within this series. Also, you really don't know what happens between the other two friends as well. So hopefully they get a season 2, and hopefully we get some clarification on what happens to Moyi, because we all know he did it. Like, we don't need to pretend and act like who did it. We all know who did it. So I hope we get a season 2. Now it's all about the ranking of the episode. Truly, what are we going to rank this episode? And if you haven't, and you like or love our videos, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you know when we upload new videos. But what should we rank this video? I'm very conflicted, because like I said, this episode left so many open pockets for storylines that feel a tad bit incomplete, but it gives you that poetic type of feel to where you can kind of fill in the blanks, get your own assimilation of an idea of how you think this series ended to you, like basically what you got from it. I get that feel from the series as well, but let's see what we're going to rank it. So let's just get into that ranking. So for episode 24, I'm truly going to give it an 8 out of 10. I had to deduct 2 points because, like I said, it left open pockets in the storyline and is truly not complete, to where you kind of get an idea of what happens to certain characters. What happens to Moyi? What happens to the two friends, looking like they were butting some type of relationship. What happens to Wooby? Most importantly, what happens to Wooby after the nurse talks to Suya? What is the nurse saying to Suya? And like I said, from Suya's facial expression, I don't feel like Wooby died. And then as they do the just the overview of where they lived, if you pay attention to where Suya and Wooby lived, Suya's room is empty, where Wooby's room is like they're like two of their beds put together, like a bigger bed. Like as if they still live there, but the, mom, dad, and Dao Dao live somewhere else. So I get that type of feel from it. And then you see the three shovels as if, is foreshadowing, I guess, years later. Or I really don't know. So it leaves that open, that opening, like, what happens. So I had to give it that. But I gave it like a strong 8 because this episode was dope as fuck. Everything was just on point. I just wish it was a longer episode to where we could fill in the gaps and really like end the episode on a really, really good note instead of a good note. You know what I mean? And like I said before, if you like our videos, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. When you like our videos, you get us up in the algorithm, and assist would appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? I hope you guys enjoyed the last episode. I hope you guys been enjoying my reactions videos to these amazing series, and there's so much more coming to you. So if you know like I know, have a great night, be safe, and be you.